Hello everybody, today we're back again in another video. Alright guys, today's video is going to be about Novak Djokovic, who just came through against the qualifier Borna Goyo from Croatia. Borna Goyo, who has done a really good run. He won his first 3 matches in straight sets. He never dropped his serve in those first 3 matches. But we all knew that in a match against Djokovic, his serve will be broken for the first time. And not once. That serve will be broken several times. In total, Novak broke Goyo's serve 5 times out of 13 breakpoint opportunities that Djokovic had. Borna Goyo never had a chance here, especially not the first set where Djokovic just steamrolled him, won the first set 6-2. The second was a little closer, even the third. The second, it was a more closer set, but that second set also went Novak's way, won that second 7-5, and then the third, of course, Borna Goyo never had a chance. He never believed that he would turn that match around. Not many players has won tennis matches when they have been 2 sets to love down against Novak Djokovic, and Novak, of course, won the third set as well with 6-4. So Novak Djokovic is through to his 57th Grand Slam quarter-final. Unbelievable stuff. His 57th Grand Slam quarter-final. There you have it, my tennis friends all around the world. Novak Djokovic consistency. His consistency is outrageous. You know, guys, these tennis players, they all can play forehand backhands, especially forehand backhand. They all those ground strokes, forehand and backhand off the ground, they all can play them. But returning and serving, they cannot do them all great. They cannot, especially returning. So everybody can do some good runs here and there. Maybe not everybody, maybe I am exaggerating, but at least many of the players out there on the ATP Tour can do some good runs here and there. But where is the consistency? Look at one like Dominic Thiem. He fought his entire career to win his maiden Grand Slam title, which he finally did 3 years ago in that 2020 US Open edition. But where has the dude been after that? Where has he been? He will become a one slam wonder. Forget him being close in winning his second Grand Slam title. Forget that. He is not even winning other tennis tournaments like 250, 500 class tournaments, etc., etc. It's all about consistency, my tennis friends all around the world, and that's why I'm high on Alcaraz. That's why I speak good about Alcaraz, because he already in this young age, 20 years old, he is showing unbelievable consistency level. So you need to be impressed with Novak. You really need to be, because after all, he's not super young anymore. He's 36 years old. We seem to forget that sometimes. 36 years old, and he's still delivering. Yeah, he had a hard fight in the third round against Djokovic, but Djokovic is a tough competitor. He has given Novak Djokovic a hell for his money in the past, like last year at Belgrade, where Djokovic won a hard battle in 3 sets, won the third set against Djokovic in a tiebreak in last year first match that they played against each other in Belgrade on clay. And he did the same thing a couple of days ago and gave Djokovic a hell a run for his money. But fast forward 2-3 days, fast forward for Novak's case, he goes in that straight sets win mode again and defeated Borna Goyo in straight sets, which was expected. Borna Goyo, all credit to him. He did his best ever run in a major in this year's US Open, but we all knew that against Djokovic, against the most complete tennis player of all time, he would not have the answers. He asked the question, all the questions were Novak was answering him. So Novak is through to his 57th quarterfinal appearance at this year's US Open 2023. Of course, he's the huge favorite to go through to the final. Let's talk a little. He's the huge favorite. Let's be honest. He has had a great draw. I'll be honest with you. I didn't believe he will drop sets before the quarterfinal. I did a video a couple of days ago when I said that I will be really surprised. I am predicting Novak to win all his 4 matches in straight sets, which he almost did. He won 3 matches in straight sets. The only match he didn't win in straight sets was, like I said, in that match against Jere in the 3rd round. But he is on the straight sets win mode again, Djokovic, with his straight sets victory in the 4th round. And he advances to the 4th round. Let's talk a little about some stats about the match, and then let's talk about his coming opponent. Djokovic did a pretty solid match, not crazy superior. He never was threatened, so he didn't need to. He did 13 aces, 3 double faults. He lands 67% first serve in Novak, which his serving percentage in landing first serve are just getting higher and higher, which is exactly where he wants to be. In the first match, he landed 53% first serve. In the second match, he lands 58% first serve. In the 3rd match against Jere, where he was pushed to the limit, he lands 65% first serve. And now in the 4th round, he is landing. He landed 67% first serve, which is great. It is exactly where he wants to be. Not only him, everybody in the tour wants to they want their trajectory to go up, not down. And it is exactly what is happening with Novak, at least on his serving department. His serving percentage is just going up. It is a trajectory up, not down. 67% first serve for Novak. He won 88% on his first serve. Really, really good. Much better than in 3rd round, where he won 77% behind his first serve. Points winning behind second serve, Novak won 55%, which is also really, really good. He broke, like I said earlier in the video, Goyo's serve 5 times out of 3 breakpoint opportunities that he had. 13, I mean, not 3. 13. Out of 13 breakpoint opportunities that Novak had, he broke 5 times. Did 26 winners and only 12 unforced errors. He really closed the unforced errors store. Really. He just was not in any kind of mood whatsoever to give 3 points away to Goyo. So he did 26 winners and 12 unforced errors. He does 14 more winners and unforced errors. In total, in the match, Djokovic won 108 points in total. So, Goyo, I believe he did 14 aces, pretty good number, but he did 8 double faults. So he did more double faults than Djokovic and more aces than Djokovic as well. Not many more, only 2 more aces than Djokovic. So Goyo does 14 aces, 8 double faults. He lands 64% first serve in. He wins 66% behind his first serve. Which is not a disaster number. Of course, not even close as good as Novak with 88% winning point behind first serve. But 66% is okay. But the huge difference, and not the huge, but because it is a difference in winning points behind first serve as well, a huge difference. Bona won 66%, Novak wins 88%. That you have a huge difference. But where Goyo was really punished was winning point behind second serve. He was not even over 40%. He won 39% behind his second serve. So there he was really punished, which is not a surprise. We all know that Djokovic has the greatest returns of all time. Even though he's not returning as good as he did in his peak years, but he still is returning pretty good. So Djokovic was all over the place in Goyo's second serve, which you can clearly see when Goyo only won 39% on the point behind second serve. He broke Novak's serve only once out of one breakpoint opportunity that he had. He did 40 winners, 40 unforced errors. He was even Steven on the winner unforced error ratio. and all in all won 82 points in the match. So Djokovic won 108 points in all in the match. So Djokovic wins 26 more points than Borna Goyo in the total in the match. It was never discussing, it was never a question about who will win this match. It was pretty obvious that Djokovic was the better player from the first ball to the last ball. And who will be Novak's next opponent? It will be Taylor Fritz, like I previewed and predicted 10 days ago, and we are getting that match now. Djokovic versus Fritz. Fritz, who is done a really good US Open so far. He has won all his 4 matches in straight sets. He has dropped his serve only once in 4 matches, which he did against Stricker, the qualifier from Switzerland, in his last match in the 4th round. So Fritz has been serving really good, has been really playing consistent tennis, and has been really shown some really great tennis, great composure, great consistency, great stamina, great shot tolerance. So really great news for Fritz. He's making his first ever quarterfinal at US Open, but it will not be easy for Fritz now. Here he's facing his biggest nemesis in his career. He even said himself after the match, no one has a record like Djokovic has against me. 7-love for Novak in that head-to-head. Fritz has never defeated Djokovic in 7 meetings. But is it now or never for Fritz? I don't know if Fritz has ever played Djokovic in this kind of great shape of form. I don't know. Probably not. He's coming into this match against Djokovic with great form, with great confidence. Won all of his matches in straight sets, dropped his serve only once. But we have seen that kind of Hollywood movie before. We've seen how it happened with Goyo. He didn't drop his serve once in his 3 matches. And when he came against the greatest serve returner of all time, he dropped his serve 5 times. So it will be kind of the same scenario for Fritz as well. Fritz will drop his serve several times against Djokovic because, let's be honest, Fritz has had a great draw. All right, all credit to him. He has won all his. He has been really solid, consistent, won his matches in straight sets. But it is you play as good as your opponent allows you. So Djokovic will not allow him to play this kind of good tennis like all the other 4 opponents has done. All credit to Stricker, who is a really good tennis player, hits the ball really hard and serves really big. So, and who took out Tsitsipas in the 2nd round. And he gave Fritz a decent run for his money, even though Fritz won in straight sets, 7-6, 6-4, 6-4. But it was this match was closer than the numbers are showing because both of them had 4 breakpoint opportunities each. The difference was that Fritz converted in 3 of them, Stricker converted in only 1 of them. So if Stricker would have been more effective on converting his breakpoint opportunities, who knows how this match would have been. So you need to see the details as well. Even though a player wins sometimes straight sets, it is closer than the number is showing. Fritz did a great match, 17 aces, 5 double faults. He lands too little first serve sin, 55% against Stricker. That number needs to be much higher against Djokovic. 55% landing first serve sin against Djokovic, Fritz will lose in straight sets. Fritz needs to be over 65% in landing first serve sin to have a chance against Novak Djokovic. He won 83% behind his first serve, which is a good number. 83 is a really good number. Winning points behind your first serve over 80% is always great. He won 52% behind his second serve, which is also a good number. Every single time you win over 50% behind your second serve, it is always good, according to me. He did 35 winners and 30 unforced errors, so he does 5 more winners and unforced errors. So a decent, solid performance from Taylor Fritz against Stricker, against dangerous Stricker, to be quite honest. So Fritz should be happy with his level, not only in the fourth round, but in the entire US Open so far. But now comes his biggest challenger in Novak Djokovic in the quarterfinal, where Fritz will try to get his first ever win against Novak Djokovic. Will he do it? I don't think so. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time. Peace.